Joy of Learning Diaries at the Doon School, Chapter 6, Humility and Appreciation. The word humility to me is the quality of being humble and putting the needs of another person before your own. It is the opposite of aggression, arrogance, pride, and vanity. When I see a small bird raising and feeding the chick of other species, I will call it humility. In this session, we all shared our views, had some glimpses. For Mr. Barrett, the root of the word humility is the same as the root of the Latin word humus. Humus is present at the top, a few inches above the soil. It makes the soil fertile, and if the soil does not have that, then it may easily get eroded by the wind and water. Humility is just like humus to mankind. Humility is the quality where one doesn't put himself above the others. It removes focus from self and focuses on the others, which is appreciation. He believes that there's always something to appreciate in someone. Even the worst character will have something to be appreciated. So, we should focus on what can be appreciated, because then only the child will start appreciating himself or herself and hence will become humble. According to Mr. Dutt, humility is humble view of one's own importance. It is being down to earth and non-boastful. It is modesty, which constantly helps in improving oneself, and appreciation is recognizing values or significance of something or someone. It is showing gratitude. It helps building cooperation and friendships. Appreciation is thinking about others. He further adds that humility is actually at the receiving end and appreciation is at giving end. That is why these two values sync very well. The garland of 22 values which you wear as teachers add fragrance everywhere. It is also important for the children to wear this garland of values. Teacher is described as the epitome of humility. Teacher is the biggest giver of appreciation and kindness. Humility and appreciation works hand in hand. Teaching is an art, and when this art form is appreciated, we all teachers move ahead. If this art form goes in exhibiting or offering mentorship to the children ahead, then they will copy you and will learn from you. When we learn how to act and not react, we call it a teacher. Miss Monisha Datta agrees with Mr. Dutt's view and adds to his point that appreciation builds cooperation and friendship, and that is how relationships are made. And a classroom is nothing but a relationship. Humility is being human. She also believes that appreciation plays a major role in the psychology of learning, and she says that appreciation encourages you and allows sharing of views. It makes you feel that you are not judged. It makes you feel loved and comfortable. If we appreciate children, then we are letting them to grow and make them confident of who they are. And if these qualities, humility and appreciation, are not given to the children, then we take away their confidence and the ability to think and share. Hence, appreciation is a very important part of a class. We cannot run a classroom without it. At the same time, we need the children to understand the importance of appreciating others too. Hence, a teacher plays a very important role, as children are the shadow of the teachers and teachers are the role models. If teachers appreciate, they will also learn to appreciate. And if in a child we want certain habit to be formed, we need to appreciate the good things and should highlight the good, not bad. It is important enough for us to encourage them to speak and know what is in their thoughts. And this can only happen if we appreciate. But appreciation should be honest, because appreciation which is not honest loses its value. Mr. Devgan believes humility is a very strong virtue, especially for educators, because if one wants to be a good educator, then number one, wrap the ego and throw it to the dustbin. Second, be humble. Third, be acceptable. And this is how we become a good role model. If a person is humble, then the other person feels comfortable and does not have the feeling of threat. And the greatest thing that appreciation does is that it brings the sense of belonging and also gives a person a lot of confidence. These two values go hand in hand. And if at the time of graduation a child is clearly able to distinguish between what is right and what is wrong, then that is education. Now we will hear others educators' view on these two values. Humility means being humble. It means close to ground. Unless we are able to let go of I, we will not be able to appreciate others. It must exist in a person for other virtues to emerge. Humility is a solid foundation of all the virtues. It is based on self-respect, and appreciation always leads to confidence and achievement. It brightens the day and increases the energy level to work better. Appreciation makes you happy, and happiness is the key to success. But there should be limitation of using appreciation. If we appreciate a child all the time, then he or she becomes used to it. And if the child does not get the appreciation, then it gives negative impact. So, appreciation should be balanced, not freebie. And children should not be hungry for appreciation. At the last, I will conclude by saying humility is a value that complements all the other values. It shares bond with almost all the other 22 values, like with trust, tolerance, happiness, respect, courage, simplicity, and many more. It goes hand in hand with all the values. A man is like a tree, and the fruits are its value. So the people, those who are humble and have values, they will be flexible, adjustable, tolerant, simple, and hence will appreciate, will think about others, and will recognize the values of something or someone. Thank you.
Learning Forward Saturday. We celebrate every weekend and dedicate it to the happy teachers. The joy of learning, better learning outcomes, diversity, inclusion, belonging, how to engage youth with society, are some of the topics of our discussion which form the core of a professional learning program. No school can do well without happy teachers. The focus of the Learning Forward Professional Learning Program is to not just help teachers with their professional learning, but with their personal and social development. The happy teachers make your my good school. School culture transformation is about building a school with stakeholder involvement and having teachers at the core of the school. Not just teachers, but happy teachers. Join us on Learning Forward Saturday and find out how you can work towards school culture transformation at your school. Don't miss out. Be a part every Saturday with us. We call it the Saturday Matinee. See you at 3 p.m. this Saturday and every Saturday. Take your learning forward. Be us with joy, good health and happiness. Thank you.